football. It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, you know how we do here on True School Sports. This is the home of boxing. So with that being said, we cover boxing big, small, and everything in between. So sometimes there may be cards, there may be fights that you hear on this channel that you may not hear on the other channels because the other channels are too busy talking about Crawford and Spence and purse splits and transparency and all the bullshit of boxing that can get so old after a while. But for me, I'm just here for the boxing. So with that being said, we got a card on Friday. Now, for those of you who want to know what channel and or platform this will be on UFC Fight Pass. So you will need a UFC Fight Pass membership, a subscription in order to watch this fight. But it is a good fight. If you're someone that's interested in the 154-pound division, this is a good fight. Now, the fight will be between none other than Serhii Bohachuk and Nathaniel Gallimore. Yes, that Nathaniel Gallimore, Chicago's very own Nathaniel Gallimore. Really good, interesting Crossroads fight. I mean, we'll call a spade a spade. Nathaniel Gallimore is a guy that has seen better days. You know, he's 34 years old now. He's a bit shop worn, but still, he's not quite, I wouldn't call him a washed up fighter. He's just been through a lot of wars. He's still capable of scoring the odd upset here and there. I mean, you got to remember, back in 2021, in June of 2021, Gallimore scored an upset victory over the previously undefeated Leon Lawson III. And Leon Lawson III is a good fighter. I remember watching Leon Lawson III fight years ago, like in 2017? Remember 2017 Florida Golden Gloves? I seen him fight. Good, tall, long, rangy fighter. So to beat him is a good win in the pros, you know. But beat him, and then, you know, he's lost to guys like Fundora, but got the brakes beaten off of him by Fundora. But, you know, didn't go down, got stopped standing up. Went the distance with Eric Lubin, but lost Patrick Teixeira in a closer fight, and then lost a very close fight to Julian Williams that could have went either way, and that's what it is. And then we also know with Gallimore, years and years ago, like 6 years ago, back in 2017, he done went there and stopped Justin Deloach and took Jason Rosario's O. So he has beaten guys as an underdog before, Rosario, Leon Lawson III. So he's a good fighter. So Bohachuk, right? Bohachuk, let's talk about him for a second. This will be his fourth fight since the devastating loss he suffered back in 2021 to Brandon Adams, and that was on one of those really fun Thursday night Ring City USA cards. You know, RIP to Ring City USA. They put on some good fights while they were here. They weren't here for a good time, but they were here for a long. They weren't here for a long time, but they were here for a good time. And they put on some good fights while they were active in boxing, but they are no more longer. But since that fight, you know, he's picked up some wins against, you know, whatever competition, you know, the Aaron Coley's and the Brandon Bows and Rafael Ugbogwe. You know, nobody too crazy, nobody to get too thrilled about. So I would definitely say this is like the first real step up for Bohachuk since that fight. And it's a fight he needs to win because right now, the way it stands at 154, Bohachuk is knocking on the door of a world title. Right now, he's not ranked in any of the governing bodies but the WBC, but he's ranked number 6th. So you look at like some of the names around him. You got guys like Danny Garcia, Eric Lubin, Charles Conwell, Liam Smith. You know, we talked about Liam Smith. He's right now he's experiencing his finest hour in boxing. Maybe the winner of this fight winds up fighting Liam Smith. I definitely wouldn't be mad at that. But as far as a style matchup, look, Gallimore at this stage of his career, for most of his career, he's always been a guy that likes to come forward and mix it up and trade. And that's why, ultimately, you know, he winds up always, if not getting stopped, which he's only been stopped once, but if he doesn't get stopped, he normally takes slow beatings because he's a guy that likes to try kind of bring the fight to the opponents. You know, he's from Chicago, but he has a Jamaican background. These Jamaicans love the rumble. It don't matter if we talk about Mike McCallum, Nicholas Walters. Look at the history of Jamaican fighters in boxing. These guys like to come to fight. They like to come to knock your block off, and he's no different when we talk about Nathaniel Gallimore. Bohachuk kind of has a bit more of that Eastern European style. Up and down, but very compact, very, you know, very just very like real proper and textbook, but can really punch. You got to make sure when you fight a guy like, you know, El Flaco, because that's what they call him, El Flaco. He's skinny. When you fight these Ukrainians like Bohachuk, you got to make sure you kind of do what you can and not stay on the end of their punches. You don't want to be too far from the punches because then it gives them that distance to kind of like extend just kind of extend and hurt you, extend and hurt you and really put that pain on you, And Gallimore, I don't think could afford to take too many shots. Like I said, he's shop-worn. He's been through a lot of fights. Fendura, Lubin, Williams, Rosario, Deloach. I mean, he's fought the who's who of this weight class. So it'll be a good fight to see what Bohachuk, if he can beat this level of competition. And it'll be interesting to see what Gallimore has left. Gallimore's last fight, he took on Fiodor Czerkaszyn, 20-0, who I like a lot. He's actually at middleweight, Czerkaszyn. And that's actually a fight. I'll tell you this. If Bohachuk gets past this fight, that's the fight I like to see. I mean, I'm not sure if Czerkaszyn's going to be at 54 or 60 because right now, as it stands, Fiodor Czerkaszyn, let me see, is he ranked at 154? Could have swore he was ranked at 54. So he's not ranked at 54 at all, Czerkaszyn. But I wouldn't mind seeing them meet somewhere in the middle. I think that'd be a cool little fight because they got a common opponent in Gallimore. Czerkaszyn right now is ranked 15th in the WBA and number 11 in the WBC at middleweight, right? And middleweight needs fighters, middleweight needs smoke, middleweight needs some dates. So if Bohachuk can win this fight, I'd like to see him potentially, meet in the middle or try to maybe fight Czerkaszyn. That'd be a good fight. And it's not like I'm pulling it out of thin air because they both have this common opponent with Gallimore. So how Bohachuk does against Gallimore if he wins and how he beats him, that'll tell us about if he could fight someone like a Fiodor Czerkaszyn because he went out there and did his thing last time against Gallimore. But good fight. I'll be paying attention to it. We got a busy week here of boxing here on True School Sports. Wednesday night, tomorrow night is the Pro Box show in Plant City, Florida, which I'll be going up there probably in the coming hours to go see my boy Lorenzo Medina, but he's on the undercard. Lorenzo Medina, top prospect heavyweight. He's on the undercard in his 5th pro fight. You got Cesar Rayman Francis, who's climbing his way up the ranks in the 140 division. So I should be out there getting you guys some good content. Friday we got this fight. Saturday we got 2 cards. We got Better BF Yard and Alexis Rocha versus the African dude he's fighting now. So a lot of stuff to cover here on True School Sports. Make sure you guys keep supporting the channel, keep supporting that world-class content. Donate to that new Fulton Inoue GoFundMe. I'm trying to raise some money to go to Japan for Fulton Inoue. So if you want to help me out with that, feel free to donate to that. I'll leave the link for you guys down below. And yeah, like I say in every single one of these videos, you guys can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.